A tradition as old as itself, the national anthem, Star Spangled Banner, performed by the Three Lakes Choir. Hello, friends. Jack Weber along with Braden Bullis here on sectional semifinal basketball. It's a top seed, Almond-Bancroft, hosting the 2-seed Three Lakes. Starting lineups coming up here. First for the visiting Blue Jays of Three Lakes out of the Northern Lakes Conference. Starting lineup for Coach Brad Volkman, number 10, Toby Volkman, number 12, Jared Kaufman, number 20, TJ Terlizzi, number 24, Tyler Janikowski, and rounding it out for the Blue Jays is number 34, the junior Peyton Pitlick. And now for the Almond-Bancroft Eagles, again very similar to what we've seen out of Coach Kurt Lamb so far in these playoffs. Starting number 2, Brody Dernbach, number 3, the junior Clarence Pratt, number 5, the senior Tanner Lamb, number 14, the senior Shane Clysmith, and rounding it out for the Eagles is the 6'7 junior, number 15, Aiden Phillips. Again, the Eagles 25-1, the CWC South champs, defeated Tigerton 75-30 in the regional final after beating Wild Rose in the regional semifinal 62-25. Meanwhile, Three Lakes, also a conference champion, as I said, of the Northern Lakes Conference. They beat Bowler 83-13 in the regional quarterfinal, 63-48 over Marion in the regional semi, and a thriller last Saturday to clinch the regional championship in Three Lakes, a 65-63 win over Stevens Point Pacelli. Again, we'll go into a little bit more detail about how these teams stack up as we go throughout the game. Again, Jack Weber along with Braden Bullis. Winner of this game will go to Hortonville on Saturday to play the winner being played in Pulaski tonight between the top seed Reedsville and the 2-seed Lourdes Academy. So we'll see who that's going to be, as it's Almond-Bancroft and Three Lakes, as it's going to be Janikowski and Phillips with the jump ball, and it is won by the Eagles, and we're underway here in D.C. Everest. Glad you're with us on a beautiful Thursday night here in D.C. Everest. Dernbach controls up top. Dernbach looking inside, will retreat back near center court. Dernbach gives it up to Pratt. And Brody Dernbach had 18 points in the regional final against Tigerton. Here's Pratt for 3, no good. Rebound is taken by Jared Kaufman, and the Blue Jays control down the floor. Kaufman inside, double teamed, finds an open Volkman. Back up top to Kaufman. Kaufman inside, Euro step, finds Janikowski in the corner to Volkman. Back up top to Janikowski. Blue Jays slow down the tempo just a bit inside. Top Kaufman. Looking for someone inside, looking at the wing for a second. Instead, he'll give it up to Pitlick. Terlizzi back up top to Kaufman. Kaufman finds an open Volkman. Volkman in the corner to Terlizzi. Terlizzi inside as Janikowski double team. Floater is no good. Fight for the rebound, and it will be controlled by Aiden Phillips. Both teams start 0 for 1 from the line as Almond starts 0-1 from 3. Pratt in the corner. Pratt looking inside and throws it away, and it'll go out of bounds. It's going to be Three Lakes basketball regardless. Janikowski ran after it. I think he once realized he wasn't going to be able to save it. He just let it go. Smart decision by Tyler Janikowski. It'll be Blue Jay basketball. As Terlizzi gets it into Kaufman, gives it up to Volkman. Volkman in the corner to Pitlick, back up top to him. Volkman to Terlizzi. Right back to Volkman, finds Pitlick. Pitlick looking inside. They got a 3-man defense inside. 2 up top. And pass knocked away and stolen by Lamb. That was a great advantage for the Eagles in the regional final against Tigerton. And Lamb will retreat to the corner, and he was pushed out of bounds. That'll be a foul. And the first foul called on either team tonight. So I believe that is going to be on Jared Kaufman. That's going to be his first. As Dernbach will inbound it. And scoreless, 16-15 left here in the first half. Pratt up top. Pratt controls. Again, very easy tempo to start things out for the Eagles. Lamb up top to Pratt. High pass caught by Pratt. Pratt looking inside. 3 men in the paint guarding for Three Lakes. As again, they're trying to double team Phillips. They're trying to eliminate any easy buckets with a 6'7" all-conference man. Lamb on the wing. Lamb looking inside to Phillips. Phillips hits the deck, and I believe they're going to call a kick ball. Kick ball, I think, on Phillips. Phillips can't believe it. I think Phillips wanted a foul. Again, when you're a big man, it's hard to get a lot of fouls called on you. As Coach Lamb also arguing with the call. Actually, it was an offensive foul. Was tripping. I apologize. It was not a kickball. I was about to say, I didn't see a kickball. Pass inside, underneath, and Kaufman is fouled. He'll go to the line, and we'll see who that's beyond. Apologize. I believe that is going to be on Pratt. Yes, that is on Pratt. Yeah, and Phillips was in the vicinity, and if that was on him, that would have not been good news for Coach Lamb to start things out, having his best player with 2 early fouls. First one is good for Kaufman, and the Blue Jays have the first points of the night. It's 1-0 Three Lakes. And Three Lakes 20-5 on the year as Kaufman nails them both, and it's inside to Dernbach. Dernbach floater is short, missed about everything. And loose ball corralled by Janikowski. In the corner, Volkman. Nice pass inside and put in by Peyton Picklick. Four nothing. Three Lakes. Again, Almond-Bancroft did not trail in that Wild Rose game, and they only trailed 2-0 to Tigerton. And took advantage as Phillips tries inside and gets Almond-Bancroft on the board, their first points of the night. And it comes as no shock. It comes from the all-conference man, Aiden Phillips. Back up top to Volkman. Kaufman finds Pitlick. Back up top to Kaufman. Kaufman driving, cut off. Looking for someone and gets it out to Terlizzi. Back up top to Pitlick, over to Volkman. Volkman swings it back up top. In the corner, Kaufman going to drive inside. Kaufman all the way, high shot, no good. It was a bit wide, and loose ball controlled by Kleismith. And Lamb will take it up the floor for Almond-Bancroft. 4-2, Three Lakes, 14-15 left in the first half. Pass inside to Dernbach. Back up top, Kleismith is going to find Pratt. Pratt's going to fire a three. No good, off the front rim. And rebound taken by Terlizzi, and he'll get it up to Pitlick, who gives it right back to Terlizzi. And the Blue Jays slow down for a moment. Volkman up to Terlizzi. Terlizzi on the wing to Volkman. Volkman passes inside. As Janikowski back up top to Terlizzi. Terlizzi lost the ball, knocked away and stolen. Phillips up the floor to Lamb. Lamb will put it in. Tanner Lamb, first basket of the night. For him, it's all even at 4. Terlizzi looking inside, instead gets it back out to Volkman. Volkman to Kaufman. That's inside. Janikowski, a floater. Can't get it to go. And Kleismith with the rebound and gets it to Lamb. Pratt passes inside Dernbach. Dernbach was looking down low, instead finds an open Pratt. Pratt thought about it, now finds an open Dernbach. Free throw line jumper is no good. Pratt the rebound and gets it to go. Offensive rebounds working on that possession for Almond-Bancroft as Clarence Pratt makes it 6-4. Eagles with their first lead. Terlizzi inside, finds Kaufman in the corner. Kaufman inside to Janikowski, tried to get it to Pitlick, and last touch by Three Lakes. It will be Almond-Bancroft basketball as we have our first substitution of the game, as Emmett Stiles will come in for Shane Kleismith. And this is a team that does at least have some height to match Aiden Phillips. They may not be as tall as he is, but they got some height to match him. That was one thing a couple of those other teams lacked in a couple of departments. They just didn't have the height. They would have to double team Phillips. Pass to Stiles off his hands. Stiles gets it up top to Dernbach. Dernbach floater inside. Can't get it to go. Rebound taken by Janikowski. And Volkman gets around Lamb, and he'll take it up the floor for the Blue Jays in transition. Janikowski to Terlizzi. Terlizzi gets it out. Kaufman for three. No good. Fight for the rebound is taken by Aiden Phillips. That was the first three-point attempt for Three Lakes this evening. Here's Lamb for three. Doesn't go. And rebound taken by Pitlick. Again, Almond-Bancroft has started 0 for 3 from 3. Pitlick up top. Gets it to Kaufman. Kaufman to Volkman. Volkman back out to Kaufman. Again, Almond is not going to allow a lot in the paint. They just have a lot of height. And pass is deflected and stolen. And now Lamb loses it. It was poked away for a minute by Terlizzi, but Lamb regathers. And Lamb will get it up to Pratt. Eagles lead by 2, 11:20 left in the first half. Stiles inside to Dernbach, retreats near the top of the key, instead gives it to the wing to Pratt. Pratt going to fire 3, doesn't go, and rebound is taken by Janikowski. So Clarence Pratt is 0 for 3 from 3 to start the game, as Kaufman back out to Pitlick, back inside to Kaufman. Kaufman's got 3 men on him, finds Janikowski. Awkward pass is intercepted by Stiles. Good pressure and paint defense by Almond-Bancroft on that possession. And Lamb will have his coach, Kurt Lamb, call a timeout, and we will step away for our first commercial break of the night. 6-4, Almond-Bancroft will be back after these messages on Zaleski Sports.
3K Custom is ready to help outfit your company, team, or club with a wide range of clothing, products, and apparel. With their high-speed embroidery machine, screen printing, and a creative design team, you know your business or team will be looking great with quality you can depend on. From large whole company needs to just outfitting your summer softball team, trust in 3K Custom to keep you looking great. Visit 3kcustom.com. That's 3kcustom.com to get started today.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call to your first sip to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
Sectional high school basketball on Zaleski Sports is brought to you by Wapaka Foundry, where working at Wapaka Foundry is more than a job, it's a career. Join us and make the iron castings the world uses and trusts. Cast your own future. Apply at jobs@wapakafoundry.com. And Coach Lamb called his first timeout. Almond leads 6-4. It's been a defensive battle so far. Hasn't been a lot of shots available for either team. Again, 2 of the 4 points for Three Lakes came at the free throw line. Sternbach will get it into Pratt. Both teams starting offers from beyond the arc. Dernbach inside, cut off, back out. Stiles open for 3. And just as I say that, Almond-Bancroft knocks down their first three-pointer of the night as Emmett Stiles with his first basket of the night, the sophomore. 9-4, Volkman transition 3, and he says, take that. Toby Volkman. (9-7), Almond-Bancroft. Stiles inside, back out to Phillips in the corner. Phillips up top to Pratt. Inside, nice pass to Dernbach. Dernbach, triple team, back out. Stiles, another open 3. Short. Fight for the rebound. Loose ball out of bounds. The last touch by Phillips. It'll be Three Lakes basketball. And Coach Volkman sticking with his starting 5. And again, it's Lamb, Phillips, Dernbach, Stiles, and Pratt in for Almond-Bancroft. Volkman in the corner. Terlizzi inside. Terlizzi floater, no good. Loose ball rebound taken by Phillips. 9-7. Pratt. And pass knocked away and stolen. Janikowski up the floor. Janikowski taking on 4 Eagles. And ball knocked away from behind. Volkman got the rebound, though, and he'll retreat back out. Good job by Toby Volkman to be inside. Terlizzi to Kaufman. Inside to Janikowski. Finds it down low to Pitlick. Pitlick off the glass. Doesn't go. In and out for Peyton Pitlick. Tough break there. 9-7, 9-10 left here in the first half. Pratt's going to fire 3. And he got it. He was 0 for 3. Now he's 1 for 4 as Clarence Pratt has got 5 points and a 5-point lead for Almond-Bancroft. Terlizzi to Kaufman. Kaufman thought about it in the corner to Volkman. Volkman finds Janikowski. Back out to Pitlick. Up top to Terlizzi. Again, Three Lakes trying to just have smart possessions here. Pass inside to Janikowski. Back up top to Terlizzi. Thought about it. And Terlizzi almost had it knocked away. Up to Pitlick, and he lays it in. Peyton Pitlick, his second basket of the night. 4 points for him, and it's 12-9. Again, as I said, winner will go to Hortonville on Saturday. Stiles inside to Dernbach. Out to Pratt. Pratt going to fire another 3 and doesn't get it to go. Rebound taken by Janikowski, and Volkman will take it up the floor. Volkman inside to Pitlick. Pitlick triple team in the corner. Terlizzi back out. Kaufman get a fire triple. Short. Fight for the rebound taken by Aiden Phillips. Again, that's not a bad shot. Just because you miss the shot doesn't mean it's a bad shot. I think that's a good by this Blue Jays team. Eventually they're going to go down. Here's a three by Pratt, and that's good. 8 points for Clarence Pratt, his second three-point hit of the night. And it's 15-9, 6-point lead, largest lead of the game so far for Almond-Bancroft. Terlizzi up top to Volkman. Volkman gonna fire a deep three. Pure! Toby Volkman. (15-12). Pratt inside. Dernbach. Down low to Stiles. He is fouled by Terlizzi. At least I believe that's who it will be on. Either way, it is going to be the second foul of the night on Three Lakes. As LJ Terlizzi picks up his first. That's the team's second. Free throw by Emmett Stiles is good. As Pratt's going to come out, and Shane Clysmith will come back in for the Eagles. Stiles can't get the second one to go, so he'll go 1 of 2 from the line, and he's got 4 points. And the lead is 4 with just a little over 7 minutes left to go. Volkman inside to Terlizzi. Terlizzi back up top to Kaufman. Kaufman looking inside, said gets it to Pitlick up top. Right back to Kaufman. Kaufman inside, drawing 3 defenders back out to Pitlick. Pitlick inside. Pitlick's around 1 defender. Awkward pass. Get it set to Kaufman. Can't get it to go. Ball is still loose. Fight for it. And they're going to have a jump ball, I believe. And it will stay with Three Lakes. And that was loose for quite a while. A heck of a job by Three Lakes to stick with it, especially when you're fighting against a 6'7" man like Aiden Phillips. It's good rebounding from the Blue Jays. Pass inside, intercepted by Lamb. It was a high pass intended for Kaufman. Down low to Dernbach. Dernbach down the court, gets it to go. And there is the first basket of the night for Brody Dernbach, who had 18 against Tigerton in that regional final, a 75-30 win. Volkman's going to fire a jumper. Got it. Toby Volkman. 8 points for him. And Three Lakes keeps responding. And thrown out of bounds. That was off of Volkman. It'll stay with Almond. Dernbach gets it into Clysmith. Gets it right back to Dernbach. Whoa, a little bit of a shove there by Tanner Lamb. Not called. Top to Dernbach. Dernbach inside. Back out to Phillips. Again, these Blue Jays are going to keep Aiden Phillips out of the paint as much as possible if it's the last thing they do. Pass inside to Phillips. Double team. Finds Dernbach. Dernbach gets around 1 defender. Makes a move. Foul. And a chance at 3. Brody Dernbach will head to the free throw line. As that is going to be on Tyler Janikowski. That's his first. Third on Three Lakes. As Pratt will come back in. Stiles will come out. 6-point lead. As Dernbach free throw is good. And he completes the 3-point play. Again, Almond-Bancroft shoots 61% from the free throw line, so they're not going to miss that much. Pass inside, high pass, and intercepted by Clysmith as Terlizzi was trying to get that down low in the paint to Pitlick. Pratt into Dernbach. Dernbach draws 2 defenders, back up top. Pratt open for 3, and he missed everything. Dernbach tries to save it. It goes right into the hands of Kaufman. Kaufman down the floor. Kaufman taking it all the way. A Euro step, and can't get it to go. Rebound taken by Clysmith. We got a foul call. I believe that's going to be on Pitlick. Again, I like the drive from Kaufman. He just couldn't get that one to go. As, again, that will be on Pitlick. That will be his first. fourth on Three Lakes. After 2 early fouls from Almond-Bancroft, they've done a good job of playing clean basketball. Again, there has been some contact, but I think these refs are going to let them play as much as possible unless they really feel like it's blatant to call it. Dernbach open in the corner for 3. Got it. Brody Dernbach has got 8 points and a 10-point lead, largest lead of the game, and now Coach Volkman needs a timeout. We'll take a break. We'll be back after these messages. You're watching Sectional Basketball on Zaleski Sports.
Let your job journey begin at Express Employment Professionals. Find hundreds of employers looking for a candidate like you, all in one place at one time. And let Express Employment help connect you with your future career. With locations in Stevens Point, Wausau, Marshfield, and Medford, you'll find local jobs right in your community, including direct hire and evaluation to hire opportunities. Express Employment specializes in light industrial, skilled trades, professional, and office careers. Begin your job journey today with Express Employment Professionals at expresspros.com.
Tonight's game is brought to you by Plainfield Trucking. They're your local transportation leader specializing in hauling bulk produce for several of the area's largest producers. They offer competitive pay, incentive programs, a number of awards, and their training and retention is second to none. At Plainfield Trucking, you always have the choice to stay local and be home every night or make longer hauls if that's what you're considering. Make a change in your career. Reach out to Plainfield Trucking at plainfieldtrucking.com today. Here's a 3 by Pitlick, and that is no good. Rebound taken by Phillips. Pratt trying to get around Kaufman. Guarded closely by Kaufman. Ball knocked away and stolen. Kaufman, and no foul called. I thought there was a whistle. I guess I didn't. Must have been obviously I'm hearing things. That's great to know at 20 years old. Clyde Smith back up top to Dernbach. Dernbach looking inside. Guarded closely by Janikowski. Phillips driving around, finds Pratt open. Pratt inside, blocked by Terlizzi. Up the floor to Volkman. Volkman all the way. Volkman inside. He's fouled, and he will go to the line for 2. So with 3:58 left, Toby Volkman will go to the free throw line. Volkman's first is perfect. Again, Three Lakes shoots 60% from the free throw line. They're a good free throw shooting team. So it'll be interesting when these teams may have to go to the line more later in this game, as we got a lane violation, so that second free throw will not count. So it's a 9-point game as opposed to an 8-point game. So a little bit of a mistake there made by these Blue Jays as we approach the end of the first half. And Lamb is fouled from behind by Volkman. Stiles is going to come in, and Clyde Smith will come out. As that foul, meanwhile, is on Volkman. That's his first. So now everybody in the starting lineup for Three Lakes has got a foul on them. Inside, Phillips, and offensive foul. The charge called by Phillips. Excellent job by Janikowski inside to draw the contact. Kaufman will get it into Volkman. Again, no substitutions have been made so far for Three Lakes. They trail by 9. Volkman up top. Volkman looking inside, gets it to Pitlick. Pitlick getting around Phillips. Nice move. Pitlick shot is short. Rebound taken by Phillips. Dernbach up the floor. Dernbach inside. Trap. Dernbach shuffling to the feet. They wanted a travel call. No call. Dernbach to Pratt. Pratt up top, Phillips inside. Phillips taking on 3 defenders, and traveling is called on Aiden Phillips. Again, the out of the control motion, the shuffling of the feet, there's not much to hide on those kinds of calls. An excellent call by this officiating crew. As a short break for Shane Kleismith as he's going to come out. Phillips will come out as well, as that is the second on him. And if you're Almond-Bancroft, speak of the devil, our first substitution as Josh Koger will come in for Three Lakes. Janikowski inside. Trap back up top. Koger was open for a moment. Instead gives it to Terlizzi. Terlizzi looking inside. Instead he retreats back up top to Koger. High pass. Nice save by Koger to keep it in bounds and prevent a turnover. Terlizzi pass inside. Kaufman. And Stiles hits the deck. Heck of a move by Kaufman. Again, you got to be patient. I don't want to make presumptuous calls saying he got it to go, and then it doesn't count. 24-17. 2:24 left in the first half. Three Lakes trying to close this deficit before the end of this first half. Dernbach inside. Dernbach, floater, can't get it to go. Rebound taken by Kaufman. Koger controlling at the top of the key, knocked away. Koger gets it back. No over and back, obviously. It was knocked away. Koger's going to fire a short jumper off the glass. Tried to bank it in. No good. And it's controlled by Tanner Lamb. Lamb to Dernbach. Dernbach back up top to Pratt. Pratt looking inside. And Pratt back up top inside. Stiles open. Stiles going to fire three and bit wide. Terlizzi thought about it. Back up top to Koger. Koger to Volkman. Volkman double team. Pass inside. Janikowski out in the corner. Volkman going to fire three. No good off the front rim. Fight for the loose ball. Koger tries to save it. He was out of bounds, though, before he could save it. It'll be Almond-Bancroft basketball with 1:13 left as Phillips is going to come back in with 2 fouls. Kleismith will come out. Sternbach will inbound it to Pratt. As we're about to hit under a minute in this first half. 7-point lead for Almond-Bancroft. Phillips up top to Stiles. Stiles finds an open Pratt on the wing. Pratt looking inside, instead gets it back up top to Lamb. And Lamb, we got a foul, blocking foul called on, I believe it is going to be Volkman, and that's his second. 6th of the first half, which will now put Almond-Bancroft in the bonus with 53.9 seconds left here in this first half as Lamb gets it in to Dernbach. Lamb inside. Phillips. Floater got it. Aiden Phillips. 4 points in the first half. 9-point lead. As Volkman inside. Volkman and traveling, shuffling of the feet. Big no-no right there inside, and it'll be Almond-Bancroft basketball. And we got a full slate of other games on Zaleski Sports at halftime. If you want to check out those scores, maybe even report some to me, that would be very helpful. But we got to finish this first half. 33 seconds left. And Almond-Bancroft could just milk the clock if they wanted to, and it looks like they may. And that's knocked away, and trying to get it is Terlizzi. This may be saved. It will. And pass up top from Janikowski. Inside, knocked away and stolen. Again, Phillips was going to just let that clock run, and Three Lakes didn't want him to. I don't blame him. And they almost had a chance to get a shot off before the end of the half. Here's Lamb for three. No good. Fight for the rebound. Taken by Stiles. Stiles off the glass. Can't get it to go. Volkman will chuck one down court. Oh, man, that was on line. But it hits the backboard, and it is no good. And we have played one. Almond-Bancroft leads a gritty defensive battle, 26-17 at halftime. We'll take a commercial break. We'll be back for the halftime report on Zaleski Sports. Again, after one, it's Almond-Bancroft 26, Three Lakes 17. Back after these messages.
I know that I can handle schooling my children because RVA provides the tools that I need. The RVA has adjusted curriculum by placing children right where their learning is. That's the #1 goal, is to make sure that your children are learning, and so you don't move on if they haven't grasped the concept. You stop, pause, and you make sure that you grasp that before you move on. The RVA will work with your child's needs and will provide the support and the attention that your child not only needs but deserves.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Freer, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Cafetieri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
Buy 3 Goodyear tires and 1 is free has been extended at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. Plus, get up to $200 back on 4 installed Goodyear tires when you use the Goodyear credit card. Buy 3 and 1 is free in March at Sherrill Tire and Auto. Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
You want a job? You want a career? Farner Asphalt of Stevens Point is hiring. Farner Asphalt of Stevens Point needs laborers, truck drivers, and equipment operators now. Enjoy year-round benefits by calling Farner Asphalt 800-332-3360 to apply, or go to Farner Asphalt. Farner Asphalt is an equal opportunity employer including disability and veterans.
From humble beginnings in 1904, the Wheatrick family has grown Grassland Dairy Products into one of the largest processors of butter in the nation. Based in Greenwood, Wisconsin, the family and its hundreds of employees continue their pursuit of providing high-quality products that can proudly be served in restaurants and homes across America.
When it comes to vehicle maintenance and repairs, Stevens Point knows you can always put your trust in AutoSelect. Keeping up with vehicle maintenance is often an inconvenience, but with locations on Highway 10 East and Church Street in Plover, AutoSelect will have you back on the road in no time. Enjoy their 3-year, 36,000-mile warranty, along with shuttle service and loaner vehicles for your convenience. Quality, dependable, automotive care experts you can trust in Stevens Point and Plover. At AutoSelect, you're good to go.
Oh, they actually do have a stream. Excellent. I love that. Alrighty, back here, it's halftime on Zaleski Sports as it's 26-17 Almond-Bancroft. We'll give you a bit of a breakdown in the scoring department. For Three Lakes, Toby Volkman leads the way with 9. Jared Kaufman's got 4, and Peyton Pitlick has 4. Meanwhile, for Almond-Bancroft, Brody Dernbach and Clarence Pratt tied for the scoring lead with 8 each. Emmett Stiles has got 4, Aiden Phillips has 4, and Tanner Lamb has 2. Again, if you have access to the Reedsville Lords score, there was supposed to be a live stream. It's at Pulaski, but there is nothing available right now. Again, the winner of this game will play the winner of that game at Hortonville on Saturday night. That's a 7 o'clock game. If Almond wins, we will be there. Three Lakes, I don't believe it will be there. I don't know. Again, if Almond is victorious tonight, I will be there. And we got a full slate of other games going on, a lot of really good ones that should come down to the wire. Again, one of the big ones circled is the third matchup of the year between the top seed Marathon and 2 seed Auburndale. Again, that is one of our big games tonight. And I don't have great internet connection in here, so I'm just trying to pull up what I've got. Again, Marshfield is hosting Kaukauna tonight. I know that. That is at Wapaka. Columbus Catholic is hosting Royal at Adams Friendship. Again, all these are going to be available on ZaleskiSports.com. Spash is hosting Neenah. Wausau East is versus River Falls. I believe that is at Eau Claire North, I think. St. Thomas More is facing the Milwaukee Academy of Science. That's a 1-4 matchup. Again, the Cavaliers, one of the best teams in the state, I would have to argue. I'm sure most people who are very into Wisconsin basketball. We did have some state girls games that were at final today. We had 2 D3 games. Edgewood defeated Baldwin Woodville, and Xavier defeated Kettle Moraine Lutheran. So the D3 state championship will be Edgewood and Xavier. Again, tonight also is D4. I don't remember off the top of my head who's playing in D4. Again, it was very weird this year. We didn't really have any teams that we covered that made state.
What? Laconia and the Prairie School are playing right now.
Yeah, thank you, Braden. Yeah, the game going on right now is the 1-4, the Spartans of Laconia taking on the Prairie School. Again, Laconia is poised to repeat as state champions. And what was the other game? Oh, yeah, that's right. Cuba City and McDonald Central. See, the second I see those games, I'm like, oh, yeah, I knew that. And maybe Braden's just trying to show me up. Maybe that's what it is. Braden's out to get me. As we see the teams coming out of the locker rooms after a short halftime intermission. Tonight's game is sponsored by Two Lakes Supper Club. It was built in 1930 as an open-air pavilion and skating rink. But in 1949, the restaurant was born and has become a local favorite. The seasonal gem offers a terrific menu of appetizers, pastas, pizzas, steaks, seafoods, and a number of specials, including Friday Fish Fry. Take a break and bring the whole family out to Two Lakes Supper Club on Two Lakes Road, just off Highway D in Almond, or visit hellotwolakes.com. That's hello, T-W-O, lakes.com. Never been there. I've been to a lot of supper clubs. One of the jewels of Wisconsin. You don't really get that anywhere else, but I've never been to the Two Lakes. I may need to make a trek out to Almond and try that out. Again, just taking a page out of Jason Zaleski's book. He always likes to talk about the restaurants on his streams. Again, McDonald Central actually was the D5 champion last year. Again, we thank you all for your comments and for cheering on your team. Again, if you want to tell us who you're cheering for, let us know. We would love to hear from you. That is one of our pride and joys at Zaleski Sports. We always love to know who's cheering for who. Tell us where you're cheering from. We've gotten some crazy places. A couple of times during football season last year, we had some viewers from Canada, which I know doesn't sound that crazy when you're in Wisconsin, but we've had some viewers watching from airports before their plane leaves, watching during some layovers. So again, tell us where you're watching from, and just tell us who you're cheering for. Tell us a player you're cheering for. Yeah. We always love to hear that stuff. We're about a minute from the start of the second half, so it'll be interesting to see how the Blue Jays will respond. Being down by 9, again, they are no way out of this game. They just couldn't get some of those shots. They just couldn't get some of those shots to fall in that first half. They had some breakaways and just some unlucky rolls, bounces, whatever you want to call. Again, for girls state D1, it's Arrowhead hosting. Sorry, I want to keep saying hosting. It's all a neutral location. Nobody's really hosting. That's the thing about sectionals. Nobody's hosting in sectionals. It's all a neutral location. Top seed is Arrowhead, 4-seed Franklin, 2-seed Hartford Union, 3-seed Neenah. In D2, top seed Pewaukee, 4-seed West Salem, 2-seed Notre Dame, 3-seed Wauwatosa East. Again, as I said, Edgewood 62-29 over Baldwin Woodville. It was all Edgewood. Xavier defeated Kettle Moraine Lutheran 56-52. Again, we talked about D4 and D5. It's Argyle Pecatonica against 4-seed Albany Monticello, and 2-seed Lena versus 3-seed Clear Lake. Again, that's all going to be available on the WIAA webpage. That'll be streamed on various ABC, CBS. I know in Appleton or Fox Cities, it's Fox 11 and CW 14. Again, available on local channels, so tune into that. That's all being played at the Resch Center in Green Bay. But we have a winner to decide here as the second half starts, as Dernbach will take it up the floor and get it out to Pratt on the wing. I apologize. Inside Phillips, drawing 3 defenders. Had it poked away out of bounds. Last touch by Clysmith. Oh, not last touch by Clysmith. Must not have gotten a hand on it. It will stay with Almond-Bancroft. From here, it looked like Clysmith touched it. Apparently, he missed it. Clysmith out to Lamb on the wing. Lamb looking inside. Back in the corner to Dernbach. Up top, Pratt. Pratt to Dernbach. Dernbach retreats near center court. High pass into the arms of Pratt. Pratt looking for Lamb. Pratt instead gives it inside to Phillips. Phillips drawing 2 defenders. Phillips is fouled, and he'll go to the line. And I think Phillips got whacked pretty good. At least he's feeling it. I don't know if he's hurt, but he's feeling it, as that's going to be on Janikowski, his first of the second half for either team, but first for Three Lakes, as Phillips nails the first free throw. And Allman was 2 of 3 from the free throw line in the first half. And they start 2 of 2 in the second half. That's 6 points now for Aiden Phillips, and the lead is 11. Kaufman up the floor. Kaufman inside, back out. Terlizzi thought about it. As Terlizzi inside, Janikowski. Pitlick can't get it. Janikowski the rebound, that's short. And he can't get it to go. And the rebound will be taken by Lamb. Lamb inside. Lamb cut off by 3 defenders. Finds Phillips down low. Phillips back out. Lamb open for 3. He's going to try it. And bury it. Tanner Lamb, 5 points for him. Back out, here's Volkman inside to Janikowski. Janikowski, nice pass. Pitlick off the glass, puts it in. Acrobatic shot by Peyton Pitlick, 6 points for him. And a 12-point game, 31-19. 16:30 left here in this game. Pratt inside to Phillips, back out. Pratt thought about it. Pump faked and gives it to Dernbach on the wing. Inside, Phillips is fouled. Count it. A chance at 3. Aiden Phillips starting to feel it a little bit. Struggled to start the game. He's got 8 points now and a chance at 3. And Bancroft will lead by 15. Has 9 points now for Aiden Phillips. 34-19. And pass is tipped, but in the arms of Volkman. Volkman inside and almost threw it away. Pitlick will get it back and get it up top to Janikowski. Janikowski in the corner to Volkman. Volkman down low. And Kaufman inside makes one move off the glass. Can't get to go. Loose ball. Lamb tries to save it. And it will be out of bounds. And last touched by, I believe, Clarence Pratt. There was nobody else there for Almond besides Pratt. But it will be Three Lakes basketball. Again, I'm sure that I'm stating the obvious here, but if you're Three Lakes, you need a nice run here, maybe even just an 8-0 run to get back in this game. On the wing inside to Kaufman. He gave it inside to Janikowski, gives it up to Pitlick. Pitlick is fouled, and he will go to the line. Again, there's a lot of contact inside. I'm surprised there wasn't a reach-in called. But Pitlick will go to the line. And Almond has shot 4 of 10 from 3. And the first one is good for Pitlick. Especially considering Almond only shoots 32% from 3. Shooting 40% right now is looking pretty good for the Eagles. And Pitlick nails them both. And he's got 8. 13-point game, 34-21, 15:35 left here in the second half. As Pratt inside, pass to Phillips. Phillips left alone. Phillips puts it in. And now Aiden Phillips is the first Eagle to eclipse double digits in scoring. He's got 11, and the lead back to 15. Volkman up top. Volkman in the corner to Kaufman. Kaufman inside to Pitlick. Back up top to Volkman. Lost it. Lamb gets it up ahead. Dernbach left alone. Dernbach will put it in. Brody Dernbach, 10 points. As the lead is 17 for Almond-Bancroft. Terlizzi on the wing inside to Pitlick. Pitlick taking on 3 defenders. Puts it in. Peyton Pitlick. Saying this game's not over yet. 10 points for him, 38-23. Pass up to Pratt. And Pratt, we got to travel, yep. Took a step, dribbled, and made a motion. And I think Coach Lamb is telling his player, just can't do that. As Pitlick's going to take a breather. And Koger will come in for Three Lakes. Volkman out to Koger. Koger almost had it knocked away by Lamb. Good job to keep possession of that. Down low, nice pass. Janikowski the lay. Doesn't get much easier than that. And there is the first basket of the night for Tyler Janikowski. And the lead is back to 13. Dernbach up the floor to Phillips. Almost had it knocked away. Phillips inside, trying to get that to Clysmith. It's in and out of his hands. And traveling called on Kaufman. Man, that is a gut punch. You force the turnover, you play good interior defense, and just the shuffling of the feet. And again, actually Almond-Bancroft catches a break because Three Lakes had the advantage in the transition, and they might have gotten an easy bucket on that play. 38-25, it'll Almond-Bancroft basketball as Lamb inside. Lamb cut off, back out to Pratt up top, Dernbach. Yeah, impressive turnout by Three Lakes. It's not a short drive. I looked it up, an hour and a half. Lamb inside. Lamb puts it in. Lamb waited, got the angle he wanted, made his move. 7 points, 15-point lead. Here's Volkman for 3, no good. And ball is loose. And we're going to have a foul called. As that is now 3 consecutive misses from beyond the arc for Three Lakes. Dernbach, high pass into Stiles, and they'll control and get it up to Phillips. Yeah, we've really seen a lot of 3-1-1 in this game so far. And mainly the 3 has been on Aiden Phillips, and I don't blame him at 6'7". Pratt inside. Phillips can't get it to go, and we got a rebound. We got a foul on Phillips. That's going to be his 3rd. By the way, that last foul was on Janikowski. I apologize. I didn't ever say who was that foul was on. That's a 3rd on Phillips, and this is going to get interesting. Again, Almond-Bancroft does have a comfortable lead right now, but if you start getting into foul trouble, especially your best player, that's where things can get interesting. And we'll see how Coach Lamb will handle that throughout the rest of the game. Koger open in the corner, down low inside to Terlizzi. Tried to get that to Pitlick, instead he throws it in the arms of Dernbach. Again, that paint defense has just been so prevalent tonight for Almond-Bancroft. It's made it difficult for Three Lakes the same way they made it difficult on Wild Rose and Tigerton. Lamb had it knocked away for a moment. Lamb finds Pratt open. Pratt looking for Dernbach inside, instead gives it inside to Phillips. Phillips floater, got it. Aiden Phillips, 13 points. And the lead is 17. Kaufman, cross-court pass to Koger in the corner. He's going to fire a 3. No good. Ball tipped out right into the arms of Koger. Back up top. Kaufman for 3. Got it. That is a big 3. As Jared Kaufman's got 7. And it's 42-28. Cross-court pass, Dernbach. Dernbach open for 3. Off the front rim, no good. Rebound taken by Kaufman. Kaufman inside. Back out to Terlizzi, gives it right back to Kaufman. Kaufman almost traveled, but did not. Terlizzi for three, and that's good. LJ Terlizzi, his first basket of the night. And it is an 11-point game as that's going to be thrown out of bounds. Was last touched, though, by Three Lakes. Good defense by the Blue Jays. 11-point game, 11:56. Three Lakes not going away. Not that I would expect them to. It's just more of a comment as a commentator than anything. Again, Almond, one of the teams that was very much projected to make state. Pass into Pratt. Three Lakes, I think actually some people actually didn't even have them beating Pacelli. They came back and were able to beat Pacelli at the last minute. And we got an offensive foul, and I believe that's going to be on Phillips. If that's on Phillips, and it is, wow. 4 fouls on Aiden Phillips. And if you are Coach Lamb, you're starting to get a little worried. And he is going to come out, and Shane Clysmith will come back in. 4 fouls on Aiden Phillips. Yet aggressive is way different than dirty. He's very physical and aggressive. Here's a jumper by Volkman. That's no good. Loose ball, tipped back out to Koger, and back up top to Terlizzi. Terlizzi, back out Koger. Koger to Pitlick. Pitlick finds Volkman up top. Volkman, cross-court pass. Kaufman open. Kaufman get a fire three. Got it! Jared Kaufman. Back-to-back three-point hits for him. Well, I should say back-to-back, but he's made his last 2. 8-point game. And now Coach Lamb's going to call a timeout. And here come the Blue Jays. 8-point game. It's getting exciting, folks. Back after these messages on Zaleski Sports. Oh, wait.
For me, for Green Heck, it's just equal opportunity for everybody to grow.
I've been going to school for electrical system technology, and they gave me opportunity to go to that department. I was like, wow.
Green Heck gives you a lot of opportunities. A lot. People that work hard here, they get opportunity to move up, and I found all that and more here.
I've been encouraged to grow, to get education. Our future's really bright.
Work where there are endless career opportunities, no mandatory overtime, and a great family atmosphere.
Almond-Bancroft led by as many as 17, but Three Lakes chipping away, down by just 8 now with 11:09. Again, winner will go to the sectional final in Hortonville to take on Reedsville or Lourdes. Dernbach will inbound it and get it out to Clysmith. Dernbach to Lamb. Lamb inside. Lamb triple team, finds Stiles. Stiles off the glass, can't get to go. Rebound taken by Kaufman. Kaufman gets around a couple of defenders. Excellent ball handling by Kaufman. Pitlick inside. Pitlick off the glass, can't get it to go. Fight for the rebound taken by Lamb. Lamb down the court to Dernbach. Dernbach makes a move, finds an open Stiles. Stiles, 2-point jumper, pure. Emmett Stiles, big bucket for Almond-Bancroft. Back to 10, and that's a big bucket for the Eagles. As Volkman inside to Pitlick. Open, Kaufman. Kaufman driving. Cross-court pass to Koger, up top to Volkman. Volkman inside. Volkman makes a couple of defenders miss inside to Pitlick. Pitlick can't get it to go. Pitlick fighting for it. Almost had the rebound. The loose ball controlled by Lamb. And again, the press is a little bit more prevalent now for Three Lakes as that ball is almost knocked away. Lamb inside. An acrobatic shot is put in by Tanner Lamb. 9 points for him. And back to a 12-point game. Terlizzi. Volkman thought about it. Back up top to Kaufman. Screen set by Terlizzi. And Kaufman open to Volkman. Volkman for 3. Got it! Three Lakes is feeling it from beyond the arc. They've made their last 3 3-pointers. That's 12 points for Toby Volkman. And back to a 9-point game. 46-37. Dernbach all the way. And he puts it in. 12 points. Koger up to Volkman. Volkman get a fire 3. Short. Ball is loose. Rebound is taken, though, by Stiles. 11-point lead. Up to Stiles. Stiles inside. Stiles gets around 2 defenders. Can't get it to go. Great Euro step by Stiles. And Kaufman inside to Koger. Couldn't handle it. That had some heat on it. And it will be Almond-Bancroft basketball as Koger's going to come out. Janikowski will come back in. 11-point lead. Again, Almond-Bancroft led by as many as 17. Blue Jays have cut into it. They got the lead down to 8. Lamb to Dernbach, up to Stiles. Stiles inside. Easy lay-in is good. Emmett Stiles with 8 points off the bench. And it's a 13-point game once again. Kaufman up top to Pitlick. On the wing to Volkman. Back up top, Pitlick. Pitlick thinking about it, isolated. Finds Janikowski. High pass inside. And Terlizzi hits the deck, no call. And ball was loose for a moment. Lamb gets it back. Lamb all the way. Nice pass to Stiles. He is fouled, and he will go to the line. Oh, we got travel. See, this is why I shouldn't jump to conclusions. I always get it wrong. It was a traveling call. Almond fans do not like the call. As there's going to be a little bit of a later substitution as Koger is going to come back in. Terlizzi will get a break. Volkman. Koger on the wing. Koger looking inside, back up top to Volkman. Inside to Janikowski. Janikowski, Koger's open. Driving. Koger double team, nice pass. Janikowski is fouled, and he'll go to the line and shoot 2 with 8:15 left in this game. Tonight's game is brought to you by Next Step Prosthetics, providing prosthetic and orthotics throughout Central Wisconsin. Take your next step and contact them today. Janikowski's first free throw is no good. Dan's checking. Is there any updates on any scores, Dan, for state? Dan. Braden. I don't know. I worked with Dan last weekend. As Janikowski misses them both. And rebound taken by the Eagles. 50-37. Dernbach in the corner to Stiles. Stiles driving, back out in the corner. Pratt thought about it. Pratt will make a move inside. Pratt to Stiles. Heck of a job by Stiles to make that play. It was a dangerous pass. Here's Lamb for 3, won't go. And rebound taken by Koger. Koger finds Janikowski. Cross-court pass intercepted by Kleismith. And story is Aiden Phillips with 4 fouls. Coach Lamb has kept him out. Pass inside to Lamb. Lamb has it knocked away. It'll stay with Almond. It was last touched by, I believe, Kaufman. As Terlizzi is going to come in and Koger will come out. That last foul was on Dernbach, and he's got 3 fouls now. I believe I missed a foul somewhere. Lamb looking, high pass, and oh man, that's that's going to be a travel. That was some miscommunication, nothing more there for Almond-Bancroft. I don't think Pratt or Dernbach really knew who that was going to, and it results in a turnover. Volkman out to Kaufman, and it hit the end line. Well, not the end line, it hit the line. .7:18 left. Again, Aiden Phillips has sat on the bench for a good 5 minutes. Pass up top, Dernbach. Dernbach finds Stiles. Stiles knocked away and stolen. Kaufman up ahead. Kaufman all alone. Kaufman will put it in. Jared Kaufman, 12 points, 11-point game. Pratt back out to Dernbach. Dernbach retreats. Again, Almond has the clock on their side. Session arrow pointing towards Three Lakes right now. That's up top to Dernbach on the handoff. Dernbach looking inside, trapped. Back out to Stiles. Stiles is going to fire it out to Lamb. Yeah, sectional semi here at DC Everest between two very good teams, two conference champions, Almond-Bancroft and the CWC South, 3 legs of the Northern Lakes Conference. Stiles looking. Stiles is trapped. Back out to Lamb. And despite no points, this is a great possession for Almond-Bancroft. They are just milking this clock right now. Clysmith is open. Pass inside to Stiles. Knocked away. Stiles saves it. Out Dernbach up top to Clysmith. Clysmith finds an open Dernbach. Now Dernbach will retreat. And these 3 Lakes fans are trying to get their guys to force a turnover, and Almond just continuing to drain this clock. Dernbach passes inside, and we got a timeout called by Coach Lamb. We will take another break. We'll be back after these messages. 11-point lead for Almond here on Zaleski Sports.
I think there are a lot of benefits to schooling our children from home. We get to spend a lot of time with them, and there are eureka moments like seeing them walk for the first time, or they figure something out and they're so excited about it.
The RVA really does work with each family to individualize each child's education to help them really succeed.
This is like the best thing in Wisconsin in terms of school.
For us, the RVA was our first and best choice of schools to choose.
We love the RVA.
As we are back again, this is a bit of a blurry score, but I believe Marshfield leads Kaukauna 63-57. Again, I don't have the greatest, it's a little blurry just because we don't have the greatest connection in here. Royal leads Columbus Catholic. I believe I see 45-40. So that would be an upset. Again, the Dons were also a team we projected to go to state. The top seed in that regional. Inside to Phillips. Phillips makes a man miss, puts it in. Aiden Phillips, 15 points. Again, this is a risky move for Coach Lamb, keeping him in with 4 fouls. Kaufman, back up to Volkman. And I think Coach Lamb was telling Phillips, only make contact if you're sure you're not going to get called for it. Here's Volkman for 3. Off the front rim, no good. And rebound taken by Stiles. As Dernbach will take it up the floor. Dernbach high pass. Ooh, wow. Lamb got whacked in the face. I bet that didn't feel good. Doesn't feel good when you get hit anywhere, but again, inadvertent, nothing flagrant behind it at all. Just a bad spot to be in at the wrong time. As we've just hit 8 o'clock here. Again, a quick game, really. I mean, we've only been playing for an hour, and we got 5 minutes left here in this game. Lamb gets around Volkman. Lamb thought about it. Back out, Stiles. Dernbach inside, trying to drive. Will almost retreat, instead gets it out. High pass caught by Stiles out to Phillips. Phillips cross-court pass to Lamb. Lamb saves it. Lamb double-teamed, gets around the double team inside to Stiles. Stiles makes a move, and we got a foul called. I believe that will be on Kaufman. And that will be his second. Oh, no, I'm sorry, his third. They said second on the board. I thought that was wrong. As Lamb will inbound it on the baseline. Almond-Bancroft leads by 13. Their largest lead has been 17. Pass intercepted, taken away by Koger. Puts it in. There's the first basket of the night for Josh Koger. And out of bounds, it'll stay with Almond. .11 game, 4:39. And this is where defense wins games in these situations. If you're 3 Lakes, you got to make some defensive stops. If you're Almond, you just got to hold on. Lamb, cross-court pass to Dernbach. Dernbach back up top to Pratt. Pratt guarded closely, and we got a foul. I believe that's going to be on Koger. That's going to be his first. Lamb up top to Stiles. Stiles trying to get around Kaufman. Back up to Phillips. Phillips losing it. Phillips And we're going to have a foul called with 4:14 left. As that'll be on Toby Volkman. That'll be his third. And it'll be a 1-and-1. And they're going to give a bench warning, I believe. There is going to be a bench warning issued to Coach Volkman. And Coach Volkman didn't like that was called a foul. Again, all those, it's going to sound wrong, all those bodies flying around the place. It just, it's hard to not call a foul. Not necessarily saying that there should be or should not be one. In and out by Phillips, out of bounds. And it will be Three Lakes basketball. Last touch by Pratt. And that one, those are another play where it's like, yeah, they could have gone either way. I don't really think that there was necessarily a right way to call that or wrong way. Volkman inside to Janikowski. Janikowski trapped up top to Volkman. Volkman inside. Volkman free throw line jumper is no good. Fight for the rebound taken by Stiles. Now he's double teamed. And we're going to have a foul. Again, still plenty of time left in this one. No winner is truly sealed, but now the fouls are going in the advantage of Almond-Bancroft, and they're a good free throw shooting team. And it's one thing if you're later in the game and you don't have a great shot at the free throw line, as Stiles on the 1-and-1, and he misses it. So that's back-to-back free throw misses for Almond-Bancroft. They do not convert on either of the 1-and-1s, as Terlizzi able to save it. He almost lost his footing. Volkman to Janikowski inside. Janikowski double team. Cross-court pass in the corner to Kaufman. Kaufman inside. Back up top. Koger open for three and doesn't go. And rebound taken by Stiles. It's under 4 minutes. Actually under 3.5. As Lamb inside to Pratt. Pratt back out to Dernbach. Dernbach gets it out top to Phillips. Gets it to Lamb. As we got a foul call on Koger. As Pratt will go to the line. No, that's not on Koger. That's actually going to be as the timeout. That's on Terlizzi. We'll step away. We'll be back after these messages.
Why work for Staub Construction?
Everybody around you is just family.
Everybody seems to bond together and get along good, and
they, I believe, truly care about their employees.
Staub has a great benefits package.
Staub is an employee-owned company that puts a large emphasis on work-life balance.
And everybody wants to see everybody succeed.
It's a good place to work.
Join the team at Staub Construction. Apply now at staubco.com.
52-41, Almond-Bancroft here on Zaleski Sports. 3:18. Again, I'm looking at the clock with an obstructed view from the basketball hoop. So 3:18 as Pratt will miss it. Terlizzi to Kaufman. Kaufman inside. Kaufman back up top. Terlizzi, he's going to fire a three. In and out. And rebound, though, taken by Janikowski. Back out Kaufman. Kaufman get it inside to Janikowski. Janikowski gets around the defense and puts it in. Tyler Janikowski, 4 points for him. And it's 52-43. Under 3 minutes left. And Lamb inside. Pratt has it knocked away. Saved by Lamb. And he's fouled. Okay. For some reason I thought he stepped on the line. For some reason I thought they signaled he stepped on the line. As that is going to be the end of the line for Terlizzi. He is fouled out. As tough way to go out, possibly. Again, game is not over, but that's a tough way to end it if you're a senior. Fouling out in a sectional semi. As Lamb will shoot two at the line, he hits the first. And Lamb nails them both. And 11 points for TJ Lamb. 11-point lead as Kaufman looking back out to Koger. Koger inside to Janikowski. Janikowski trying to get that to Drake Millard, and it's knocked away into the arms of Stiles. And we got a foul called on Kaufman, and that's going to be his fourth, as Almond starting to sense that it's not over yet, but you think you can kind of, as Aiden Phillips will shoot 2 at the line here in the double bonus. Phillips got it. Phillips doesn't get the second one to go, and rebound taken by Kaufman. Koger inside and throws it away right into the arms of Phillips. It's a 12-point lead as Lamb gets around one defender. He's fouled from behind by Koger. Second team foul on him. And Nina all over Spash, 57-42 with 2.5 minutes left. So Nina will most likely, here's the free throw, no good from Lamb. So Nina will, I believe that sectional final is actually at Spash. Or is it here? Lamb's free throw is no good. And intercepted by Volkman up to Janikowski. Janikowski inside. And off the glass, no good from Janikowski. Phillips the rebound. We got a foul with 1:51 left. As that's going to be on Janikowski. That's his fourth. And now Phillips will shoot 2 more at the line. 12-point lead. Well, now Columbus does lead Royal. First one's no good from Phillips. Again, Almond has not shot ball well at the free throw line tonight, as Pitlick's going to come in for Millard. I believe that was just to get the seniors some minutes. Phillips got the second. Lead is 13. As Volkman, again, you got to give credit to Three Lakes. They fought back. They cut a 17-point lead as it's a kick ball on Lamb. As they cut a 17-point lead to 8. They tried to fight back and get back into it. They did a good job with that, but Almond is just going to be a little too much. Again, still some time left as Kaufman get a fire 3. Got it. Jared Kaufman, 15 points. And we will take a break. 10-point game, 1.5 minutes left on Zaleski Sports.
You're tuned in to Better Halves. Mike, what are you looking for?
Skip, I'm not getting older. I'm getting better. I still got big plans for my life and my Medicare.
I know exactly what you want from Medicare. Same as all the other guys. Me!
Hey, Mike, I'm Sheila from Security, and I'm just like you. In fact, I'm from your neighborhood, and I've got a Medicare plan that treats you like you.
Did it just get better in here?
After a couple years of a job that doesn't fit, it's time for more money, more opportunity. That is where Mid-State Technical College comes in. Would cooking be a good fit? Try on a career in welding. Perhaps the outdoors suits you better. Or maybe helping people is a better fit. No matter your path, we've got cutting-edge classes with field-trained professionals and better tuition options, making Mid-State the perfect fit.
Marathon leads Auburndale by 2. Auburndale had a chance to tie it. They missed the shot, and a foul was called. So with 3.6 seconds left. Marathon's going to go to the free throw line. Again, you can check out all these games on Zaleski Sports if you'd like to watch them again. They're available anytime. After tonight, you can just go to our YouTube page. They'll be available there for the rest of the time unless they get flagged for something, which sometimes happens. Stiles down low. Stiles puts it in. Emmett Stiles, 10 points off the bench. As Volkman, pass intercepted by Dernbach. And Dernbach will get it to Lamb. And Lamb will get it up to Dernbach. As Pratt out to Lamb. Lamb gets around a defender. Lamb inside. Stiles makes a man miss. Can't get it to go. And rebound taken by Janikowski. 12-point game. Kaufman all the way out. Volkman going to fire three. Got it. Toby Volkman. He's got 15. And down the floor, Stiles left alone. Got it. Wow. 12 points for Emmett Stiles. I didn't know if that one was going to go in. Millard in the corner. Up top. As Janikowski, these Eagle fans can sense it. Kaufman for three, no good. Phillips for the rebound. We got a foul call with 28.4, and Allman can start to celebrate. I mean, they're not going to celebrate on the court yet, but Coach Lamb and his Eagles sensing a trip to Hortonville on Saturday, and that means we will most likely make the trip. As, again, the winner of that will play Reedsville or Lourdes. So actually, Auburndale will get a chance to tie. Marathon only made one free throw. As Phillips will shoot two at the line, and he makes the first. Marathon has won. 57-54. As starters checking out for Three Lakes, some hugs, a great season for the Blue Jays. They're going to finish 20-6. That is a fine season, nothing to hang their heads about. They just fell a little short here tonight. That was an ovation for the Almond members of Pratt and Phillips. Phillips is going to have 12 points off the bench. Phillips got him. Got them both. 17 points. Here's Millard for three. No good. Back out. We're treating Koger for three. Got it. Josh Koger with 7. A 10-point game. Dernbach up the floor. And left alone is Priesner. He'll get it up to Phillips. And that is the exclamation point. It's going to be a 12-point win, most likely, as Erickson back out. Millard for three. And that's no good. Almond is headed to Hortonville. They'll play for a chance at state. Almond wins it 64-52. And they are moving on. A great season for Three Lakes. They fall just a bit short tonight. The Eagles are moving on. Coming up next is the Wapaka Foundry postgame show. We'll have an interview with Coach Kurt Lamb and a player of the game. Again, the final score, Almond-Bancroft 64, Three Lakes 52. Back after these messages.
When we have tours that come through, I tell them pretty much the same thing. What we do matters. We're keeping trucks on the road, farmers in their fields, and keeping the wheels turning.
We supply parts to all industries. We're a vital part to the auto industry, to commercial industry, and to the agriculture industry.
We, Wapaka Foundry, are able to create a piece of somebody else's life, and we do it efficiently. We do it with lean manufacturing processes, environmentally friendly.
We make products that help people. I don't ever want to have to worry that you get in your vehicle and you go home and something breaks or fails because we didn't do something right on our process.
We are a first world-class foundry that has quality castings, but one of the most important pieces in this puzzle, it's the people.
It is the people, the innovation, everyone's drive to continuously improve.
The main goal for everyone at Wapaka is to keep the plant running, do the best we can for the company, and doing it as safely as possible.
WIAA Foundry is a very special chapter in my life and in my family's life. When you come to a new country, there is a lot of expectations you have, and having the opportunity to find a good job and continue doing what I've been doing over the previous 15 years of my life, that's very rewarding.
This job means everything to me. I started here 32 years ago. I had a 2-year-old daughter, and to be able to provide and give her the best that life had to offer, that's what matters to me.
What we are doing, it's having an impact in society.
What we make matters.
What we make matters.
What we make matters.
What we do here matters.
What WIAA Foundry makes matters.
I'll just ask you a couple questions, and then once I'm done, you'll just say your name and your house. But, all right. Here on the WIAA Foundry postgame show, player of the game, Emmett Stiles, 12 points off the bench. So, Emmett, obviously it was a defensive foul in the first half, 26-17. Aiden got into some foul trouble, so you guys had to play some minutes without him. But what do you guys feel like you guys just did the best tonight to come out with a victory here?
I think most importantly, we played as a team. We didn't rely on one or two people. We all came together and finished when it matters.
Yeah, obviously, Three Lakes was able to hit some threes, get back in the game. But after the timeout that Coach Lamb called, after they cut the lead to 8, you guys really were able to take over and finish it out and get the win. Was there anything in that huddle that Coach said that really resonated with you guys, or was it kind of just more of a stay calm? What was kind of the message in that timeout?
I think we just all needed to settle down and get back in our groove, and what he said worked, and we all got back in our groove, and we got it done.
Yeah, so obviously Saturday, Hortonville, winner of the Lords and Reedsville game to be determined. We don't know that yet, but what do you guys feel like you guys are just going to need to continue to do and or work on to just be successful and make a trip to state possibly on Saturday?
Just keep playing the way we have. We're in a groove. I think just keep working hard at practice, and we'll be just fine.
All right, well, thank you, Emmett, and then we'll just do that.
Emmett Stiles in the house.
Great game. All right, Coach Kurt Lamb. So, Coach, I talked with Emmett. Obviously, there's a little bit of a setback with Aiden getting in some foul trouble. What do you feel like your guys just did the best, not having one of their best guys out there, but they really played well? Just what do you feel like you guys did the best without him on the court?
I just think it shows the ability of the kids that had to step up a little bit. Aiden and TJ get a lot of the credit, but it's those other guys that have made this year special. They deserve just as much credit as anybody else. We held the fort. I wasn't planning on keeping Aiden out that long, but we kept that lead where it was. We rebounded well enough. We got some steals offensively. We were trying to not turn it over. It worked for a layup the best we could, but just to try to shrink the game a little bit. But a couple of those guys stepped up, and that's what we're going to need if we want to get through that next step.
Yes, just one more thing. Obviously, winner to be determined between Lourdes and Reedsville, but obviously I guess, as an approach to either team, because you don't know who you're going to play, what's kind of the game plan? How are you going to go about challenging those two teams on Saturday? I mean, what do you know about those two teams? And just...
Well, to be honest, I don't know a whole lot yet. So I put a lot of effort in this one, and tonight we'll get home. We'll start looking at film. We've looked a little bit, so we kind of have an idea what we're up against. And both those teams are great teams. And when you get to that part, it's not going to be a gimme. So we're going to have to do what we've done all year. We got to play hard, play through the post, limit our turnovers, and just defense. Try to eliminate as much as we can.
All right, well, best of luck. We'll see you on Saturday, Coach. Thank you. Let's get a right to finish on behalf of Jack Weber and Braden Bullis. Final score, Almond-Bancroft 64, Three Lakes 52, as Almond heads to Hortonville to play Reedsville or Lourdes. We'll have that for you on Saturday at Zaleski Sports at 7 o'clock. Have a great night, everybody.